studio with Rodney Dobbins. Rodney Dobbins is a young entrepreneur whose business venture is for show, trinkets, and more. We want him to share with our viewing audience more about his business and how he got started in the particular business that he is in.
How you doing? I'm Rodney Dobbins, and I'm the owner of For Show Trinkets and More. I specialize in custom jewelry, but I also have accessories that go with my jewelry, belts, purses, watches. I got into the business with my mom and I went to Dallas to visit a sick relative in the hospital. And a cousin of ours was throwing away some lampshades, and I had some lamps at the house that didn't have no shades. And the lamps were actually antique, so finding shades for them was kind of difficult. So what I did was I saw those lampshades. I'm like, what you going to do with these? And she said, well, I'm going to throw them away. I'm like, I'm going to take them with me. So I took them to the house, and at the bottom of them, they were frayed from where they had been just sitting up. And I guess sitting on the floor, they had kind of like crinkled. So I went to Walmart, you know, old handy Walmart.
Right.
Went there and got some.
You find everything in Walmart.
Yes, I went and got some trim, and so I trimmed the bottom of the lampshades, and then I said, well, this ain't enough. So I went and got some trim to go at the top of it to coordinate with the bottom. And I put the lampshades on my lamp, and I never did tell my mom that I had done that. I just had put them on the lamp. So she came over to the house, and she's like, oh, those sure are pretty. Where you buy those at? I'm like, those are lampshades we got from our cousin in Dallas. She said, I said, yeah. She said, boy, she said, you need to get some more of them and start selling them. I'm like, girl, please. So I went on back to Walmart and bought some beads. And I ain't never did a bead in my life, and I went to putting the jewelry together, and everybody started buying it. And so I quit my job and started selling jewelry out my car.
So can you tell people about your newest venture, your new store that you just opened up?
Yes, the store is located at 2021 South High Street in Longview, Texas. The way I got into that store was the help of a lady that lived in the apartments where I did. She didn't like to cook. So what I used to do, I used to cook for her. When I cook, I take her a plate and feed her. And at the time, I was assistant manager at churches. So the food that we had left over, I would take her a box of chicken, mashed potatoes, coleslaw, whatever we had left over, I'd take it to her. Well, unfortunate situation happened in her family, and she came into a bunch of money. And she told me, baby, don't worry about it. She said, whatever you need, you know what I'm saying, I'll help you. And she has been my backbone as far as getting the store up and running.
So what is the price range on your jewelry?
The price range is from actually $2 to $75, $80. It just actually depends on how drastic or how deep the custom jewelry is that they want. And actually, what it is, it complies with the type of beads I use and how much time it takes me to do it. Because I really don't charge much on my labor, but it's basically how much the beads are.
What kind of beads do you use?
Swarovski crystals. Or I use a lot of those. And I use like freshwater pearls. And like I say, it's just a lot of the beads that I'm actually getting off into now are imported beads. Because those beads, you don't too much see them here. And to make something out of them, you know what I'm saying, it's flashy, they shine, and it just draws attention to you.
Yeah, so we noticed that you have a display set up, and we would like for our viewers to be able to see in more detail some of your work. We know that we have the Christmas season coming up, and for people that would like to purchase like last minute gifts, or or these actually jewelry, you can give jewelry anytime, not just around the holidays. You can give for birthdays or just because.